You read the video title. I promise you it's not clickbait. I promise you it's not attention seeking. It's actually been reported in the news that West Ham were reportedly offered the chance to sign Philippe Coutinho on loan. You can believe what you want about that, but it did cause some division within the fan base. Do I think it's going to happen? Honestly, no. But that's not the reason why I'm doing this video. I'm here to talk about 3 French players who've also been linked with West Ham. And now that we've got around 14 days left of the transfer window, actually it's even less than that, it's now 12 at the time of recording, we really now need to get a move on. We really, really do. And as time ticks by and we have no signings come in, I'm getting more and more worried and nervous. I'll start off with the main topic of this video. West Ham reportedly being offered the chance to sign Coutinho on loan from Barcelona. New reports have suggested that he's going to stay at Barcelona for the upcoming season. Well, even this current season, I should say. And there is actually more to this than what you might think. Not at least because there is a very limited West Ham connection in this, and let me explain what I mean by that. His agent is Jarabishan. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Jarabishan. You remember the agent that helped to sign Carlos Tevez and Javier Mascherano in 2006? That guy. Also, that agent has worked with West Ham before and got those deals over the line. He now works closely with Coutinho. Also, you have to think about this. On a financial side, West Ham would have had to have paid 60% of his wages. It's around 7.7 million a year, and that's about 88,000 a week, which would have been more than doable. Coutinho's 29 years old, and to be honest with you, I don't see Moyes going for him because, well, look, he struggled a little bit at Barcelona, so that's why he went out on loan to Bayern Munich. I think ever since he left Liverpool, he's not been great in La Liga. And I don't think Moyes is really wanting to go for Coutinho. Moyes is obsessed with Lingard as it is, and we know that. Moyes is really obsessed with Jesse Lingard and obsesses over him all of the time. So I don't see him going for Coutinho. The reason why I wanted to report this in the video is because it had been mentioned in the press and I wanted to give a reaction to it. One, Coutinho wasn't worth 142 million when he signed for Barcelona. Everyone talks about how Pogba was worth 89 million. No one talks about that Coutinho was worth 142 million when he left in January 2018. Don't know why. No one's really worth that. Okay? It's ridiculous money. Also, Coutinho has struggled with Barcelona for a lot of the time. And it was only in the Bundesliga that he started to rekindle his form again. But basically, I'll just summarise it right now. I don't see him coming to West Ham. I just wanted to report on the rumour. I was not excited when I saw it because I knew it wasn't going to really happen. But I just wanted to talk about it in the video. So West Ham have been linked with 3 French players. Layvin Kurzawa, Alassane Player and Marcus Thuram. The 2 latters that I mentioned both play for Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany, while Kurzawa plays for PSG. I'll start off with Kurzawa. He's a left-back who has apparently not been training with PSG over the last few days, and there could be some legs on this one, although I don't think anything is definite. There could be some legs on this one. West Ham do need another left-back, not at least because of all the competitions we had. I'd say this in every single wheel and deal. It sounds like a broken record, I know, but I have to just reiterate my points. Whether he actually does come or not, I do not know. It's certainly a good option to have. He's quite a strong left-back and he's good going forward. That's what I'll say about Kurzawa. Player is an interesting one because West Ham have been linked with him as far back as 2018 and were reportedly offered the chance to sign him for £15 million. He scored on Bundesliga opening day in a 1-1 draw against Bayern Munich. He is a goal scorer and a two-way player who can play as either a striker or as a winger. But apparently the club hasn't been impressed by his goal scoring statistics in the last few years, and that's why they're not going for him again. But £15 million for a player like that is a steal, and I don't care what anyone says about that. player would suit the West Ham team, because Moyes likes players who can play multi-roles and mix and match. Moyes likes to convert wingers into strikers. He did it with Antonio. He can do it with players anyway accustomed to playing as a forward, which would add up and even be more convenient for the manager. Marcus Thuram is another one that's quite interesting. I believe that Inter Milan's going in for him, but he's a striker that's still very young and someone who is looking to play in a higher league than the Bundesliga. Ligue 1 and the Premier League are two examples of that. I'm not really sure what's happening with Thuram at the moment. I know Inter Milan are apparently going to bid for him, but it's another player that you could look into as well in this whole striker search. And while I mention it a little off topic, Briel and Bolo, who West Ham were linked with a loan move for, also plays with those two at Borussia Mönchengladbach. So what are we going to be having here? A Borussia Mönchengladbach revolution at West Ham? Or more to the point, the French Revolution at West Ham without the guillotine? Yeah, looks like that's what could happen if all three of those players were to sign. And Bolo's Swiss, so he's not French. But those players were mentioned, and two of those players are quite class players. Coutinho is one of the best attacking midfielders in world football, if you ask me. Kurzawa is a highly rated left-back in France. Players quite liked in Germany, as is Marcus Thuram. And Marcus Thuram has interest from other clubs in Europe. So those four names have all come up. And if you add in Bolo into that, that's 5. It's a lot of names right now, but all talk, no action as far as I'm concerned. So West Ham really need to put their foot down with this transfer window and get players in. Moyes likes to do his business late on, and I have that as my saving grace. I hope he gets something in late on, because boy do we need signings. And if any of those three do come to West Ham, and even Coutinho, even though it's highly, highly, highly unlikely, you can't fault it. It's good business as far as you're concerned. That's the whole point. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Wheel and Deal. Just wanted to do a quick video about the Coutinho story and the Coutinho rumours, as well as 3 French players who've been linked with the club. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Oh, and it's my birthday on the 20th, which is Friday. So I'm going to be doing a little video for my birthday as well. And hope I have a really good day celebrating 24 years old. Thank you very much for watching this. Take care, and I'll see you all soon.